Okay, that looks better. How y'all doing today? Okay, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start this live. Why am I hearing that a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, the medicine go down, the medicine go down? Somebody could be taking medicine, or somebody might need to. Okay, but there was let me see if I need to do that reading for you guys, because I was picking this up from TikTok, but I don't know. Hey Zion, hey Martinez, what's up, how y'all doing? Because one, I got people stalking y'all, but we talked about it on TikTok, so let me see what y'all's reading is on here, because it might be the same but it might not, so I ain't gonna force it. Oh, you know what I'm getting now and later. We got Mercury, we got this, we got sunglasses, and then we have Neptune. What is this shady business that's going on? There is somebody could be hiding behind glasses, hiding behind a mask, hiding behind the screen. It's like there's something shady going on. Mercury talks about communication, but I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of like stalking. What is this? What is this energy? Hey, Lestar, what's up? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, y'all. Let's see what's going on with this energy. Ooh, what did I say? Somebody might need to take some medicine. Cut the deck. We got goddamn mentally unstable. Somebody might need to take some medicine. Oh my God, I'm not laughing. Okay, maybe somebody going through it, because Mercury also talks about communication. So maybe somebody's going through it because y'all not communicating with them no more. Okay, what's this mentally unstable? We got the healer. Yeah. What's up, Tiana? Somebody is going through it, because it's almost like, and it's kind of touching base off the reading that I just did on TikTok. Somebody is literally kind of unraveling with this too. I'm telling you, oh my God. It's giving the rise and the fall. Your rise, because these people plotted on your downfall, is making them fall, but it's fucking them up mentally, because I feel like that's how these people were coming at you. And it's like these people are now realizing that it was your healing energy that was making them think that this energy that they were in, but the whole time it was your energy. It was your ability to speak to people. It was your ability to understand them and make them feel heard and seen and wanted and all this other shit. This is crazy. And I feel like somebody might be hiding behind a smile with this sunglass and the shades. It's like somebody might be hiding behind a smile or something like that, but they is fucking going the fuck through it. That's so crazy that this message is almost repeating from damn TikTok. That's crazy. Excuse me, what's up, Tange? Yeah, you was a stability. Hey, DP. You or somebody. It's literally like, if somebody was making business moves, you'd be like, oh, I don't really think that's the right move for you. Maybe I would wait. And then they would wait. And then the next business deal that comes actually sets them off financially. Mm. That's what this energy is kind of giving me. Ouch. There we What's this healing energy? Ooh, crap. Did I kick your screen? My bad, y'all. Thank you, DP. You said why you keep tapping the screen, this ain't TikTok. But it kind of is, because you keep getting those hearts. I think you just got to like hit the hearts on the other side. YouTube, like, listen, they ain't gonna take our supply. YouTube say we go. YouTube start copying TikTok. Okay, give me the healer. And I feel like that's what this person could have been doing. Hey, TT. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Dust it up. Yo, somebody underestimated you walking away or them pushing you away. They underestimated the effect and the impact that you would have on their life. And now this person is lost and confused. Lost without you. Ouch. Can't help myself. How does it feel? Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, look at this. The Ace of Swords, you were somebody's clarity. You gave somebody clarity, wisdom, insight. You know, this is giving me like wise counsel. And they going to fuck through it. Somebody is going through karma for manipulating your love, and that's why they confused. Okay? It's like they took you for granted. And I'm hearing that Kelly Price song. And for some of y'all, this could have been like y'all friends. This could have been people that you really trusted. Because I'm hearing that song, was it Best Friend by Kelly Price? She was my best friend. Sisters to the very end. And I want to say that's Kelly Price's best friend, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, somebody was lying and being very manipulative. Oh, it's called Friend of Mine. Thank you, Zanisha. Thank you. They were manipulating and plotting against you this whole fucking time. Somebody was playing both sides. It's like somebody was orchestrating the whole thing behind your back. And it's like they never thought that this shit was going to catch up to them. They never thought it was going to catch up to them. They thought that it's like they looked at this as a transaction with this businessman. They looked at it as a transaction. And it's almost like they celebrated. They thought that they got away with this. Oop, here goes awakening. Somebody thought that they got away with this and they celebrated way too soon. Okay? And it's almost like, you know how like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like if y'all are chosen and like y'all are really spiritually into your spiritual path, it's almost like if you do something wrong, that shit come back instantaneously. Because it's almost like spirit is like, you cannot do like everybody else. Because it's almost like if it didn't come back to you instantaneously, it could possibly entice you to maybe do it again. Right? But because it comes back at you, almost like bops you upside your head, you be like, oop, let me not do that shit again. Let me not do it. I almost lost my damn head. Right? What's up, Yo Yo? Hey, Brett. And this is somebody that has done this for a very long time, and they thought they got it. Where did that card go? Yeah, they thought that they got away with it, and now it's starting to come back towards them. Okay, this is air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's coming back towards them, and now this person with this hangman energy, this person's trying to figure out like why can't they move forward. Somebody's feeling very stagnant and stuck, and it's like a bunch of chaos that's coming their way, and I feel like this person does not know how to handle it or how to shield it from coming towards them, how to protect them, because you was the warning. You warned this person. That's why. So if this is somebody that lives very recklessly, your insight, your counsel would give them a heads up on avoiding karma when it was always meant for the ass to happen, and you kept getting bopped upside the head because source was telling you to hurry up and close this cycle out so that you can get out the way and dodge this shit. And this is why it's literally like you got out in the nick of time. Like you got out literally just in the nick of time. Damn. And now this person's about to be caught up in something. A heavy air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Capricorn, we got Aries. Okay, somebody could have some Pisces placements. Somebody is going to get caught the fuck up with this hangman. Heavy Neptune energy. We got Neptune right here. Okay? And then the hangman is the Neptune energy. So someone is literally about to get caught up. And I feel like how this is coming in is going to be so unexpected. They don't even realize it because Neptune talks about illusions, right? Like you don't even realize that you got caught up until you knee deep in it and you like, what the fuck happened? And before you can't even explain, because it's like getting in a quicksand, okay? Trying to get out of quicksand. You don't realize it until you in it and you trying to move and you just start sinking deeper and deeper in that goddamn quicksand. This person was not watching their footing. And there is no defense. They don't have any type of defense with this Seven of Wands. No defense. And it's almost like karma is about to show them what they threw away, which is you, what they disregarded and dismissed, which was you, because now they don't have that support. Now they don't have anybody that can talk them through it, talk them out of it, give them encouragement. They don't have this. They threw away loyalty. They didn't cherish you. And them fun times that they had is fucking over. It said, oh, I'm sorry, it says exciting times. That shit is fucking over. And this person is about to feel rejected. Because it's almost like they're going to try to come to you and you're being guided not to assist or help this person at fucking all. Damn. And I feel like that's what's going to make this person feel even lonelier because it's like, damn, the one person that could help me don't even want nothing to do with me. And I'm hearing that rolling. I'm hearing that Rolling in the Deep by Adele. Like this person is in too deep. Wasn't that a movie? I think it was a movie called In Too Deep. Yeah. The one person that would have had their back and would have protected them is the one that they injured. Is the one that they wounded. Is the one that they tried to defeat. This person was very competitive. They tried to defeat you with this Three of Wands and Nine of Wands. That gives me the Six of Wands. So this is somebody that tried to defeat you. Mm-hmm. And it's almost like they're just holding on to the memories. Okay, it's like this person is trying to hold on. I know it's the Four of Pentacles, but it's giving me somebody's trying to hold on to the good times that you had, or they could be trying to remind you of the good times that y'all had in order to try to control you or sway you to come back to them so that they can literally like own you or something. Now, this is how they could have operated, or this is how they're trying to come back and operate. And they're either feeling rejected or you're about to reject them or did. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, okay? Didn't I say they tried to wound you? It's a spiritual hater. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. What's up, KB? Name of the song is called Perception. They try to wound you. Okay, this is somebody that was very competitive with your healing ability. Yeah, because you're the healer. And then we have spiritual hater. They hated your spiritual gifts. They hated your connection to source. And this person literally tried to block you from maybe even receiving more from source, or they were trying to stall you, which is still the same as blocking you. It's like they were trying to block you from receiving from source, or trying to block you from completing your dark. They never wanted you to be triumphant in this spiritual journey. They never wanted you to excel. They never wanted you to ascend. Y'all could be seeing 444. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Victor. I said that y'all could be seeing 444. This person, I'm not gonna lie, something could have something to do with some type of house. Somebody could have been trying to hold on to some type of possessions when it comes to a house. Okay? With this Four of Pentacles and Four of Wands. Did somebody just burp or belch? I heard that. This is also the type of person that felt like they, because of the type, because of how they were moving, okay. Oh, thank you, DP. Because of how they were moving. You said you just burped. Oh my God. Confirmation. Not belch. You just cleared your throat. That's crazy. I heard it. This is the type of person that felt like because of the shit that they were doing, like underhandedly in the shadows, it would never catch up to them. Mm-hmm. But judgment, spirit, source, Archangel Michael, Archangel Azrael, like your ancestors, everybody was taking account of every time they came against you in your subconscious mind to try to subconsciously wound you, to try to steal your peace, to try to um in implant, like, oh my God, why did I almost say a tracking device, to try to implant an insecurity. This is what was taken account of. This person is being held accountable for this, and this is why they're feeling so emotionally overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. Look at this. This is why they're feeling so emotionally overwhelmed, because they tried to bring sadness to you as you were, oh my God, damn, as you were trying to heal, as you were trying to accept the things that was being done to you so that you can move on, they were trying to hit you with more sadness. Mm-hmm. Scorpio could be significant. Pisces, Aries, Sag, fire signs. They were trying to project more, they were trying to project more sadness, more grief, more depression into your subconscious mind. Okay, we have the twin flame, and this is a karmic energy. This was not a soul union. This wasn't a soulmate. Now, soulmates don't just have to be lovers, okay? They don't have to be just romantic partners. They can be soul tribe. So this is someone that was trying to imitate being like a part of your soul tribe, but low key, they're throwing underhanded jabs at you emotionally, subconsciously, and psychologically. Okay, also while sending you guys the evil eye, so make sure you're keeping your energy cleansed. Okay, make sure you're cleansing your energy. What's this thief? Ooh, and a lot of y'all, it was fucking motherfucking family. And I was picking up on that, but I had forgot the download. A lot of you guys, it was your family. Mm. Intimidated by your shine. They were intimidated by your light. They were envious of how you were able to overcome so many obstacles and not allow it to steal your light. And as I've been saying, your family set the premise and they set the stage of how all your other connections came towards you. So your family set the premise of your friendships, your family set the premise of your love life. It was your family that started this whole fucking monkey goddamn show. It's very sad. What's up, Pada? What did I just say? Look at how you got this light. Look at this aura that's around y'all. You guys can have like a yellow aura, okay? And they were literally trying to, it's like you were not meant to be a part of the cycle. And I kind of want to say this, but I'm kind of hesitant, but I'm going to say it anyway because the people that fuck with me will get it. It's almost like you were robbed in the astro. And you're like, Jay, what you mean? Okay, so my conspiracy theorists to the front. Okay, so it's almost as if y'all were meant to be wealthy. You were meant to be royalty because you come from a royal bloodline. Okay, and this is what happens when people try to get people. Okay, so when a woman tries to force a man into being a father, okay, and they try to lure them in order to get pregnant, and it wasn't meant for them to have that child with them, they are stealing somebody else's child in the astral. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. They are stealing a child in the astral. Okay, that's why y'all felt outcast. Mm-hmm. You were not meant to be a part of this family, but it was meant for you to break this cycle. Okay, you were literally, you had to break this cycle so that you can step into your royal DNA, so that you could start aligning in your royalty. It was not meant for you to be in these families. That's why you felt so outcast. That's why you felt like you never had a support system. Okay, that succubus or whoever your family is, mom, it could be mom or dad, they lured that other person and had smacks with them in order to trap them. You were basically pulled from the astral because, again, it's spiritual because before you become physical, you were pulled into their womb by force because you were not meant to be born into those families. And that's why your ancestral protection has been so heavy, because you've always been a part of a royal bloodline. Okay? You've always been a part of a royal bloodline. And that's why these people don't understand how protected you are, because you were never meant to be a part of the family. However, while you were still here and doing the work to get out of the karmic contract, While you were still here, they could have been inspired by you and did the same thing. But what they ended up doing was trying to hold you the fuck back. That's why this shit was so hard on you. You were never meant to be in these bloodlines. They're toxic, they're poisonous. So you had to go in, come through the womb, go into the family, learn, separate, and break out. Literally like Neo from the Matrix. Mm-hmm. That's why they can't stand you. That's why they hate on your spiritual gifts, because none of them have it. None of them have your gifts. A lot of y'all can be the only ones that are seers in your family. None of them have it. That's why they hate you for having it. That's why they're trying to figure out what the fuck makes you so special. What makes you special is like goddamn what's his name? Kendrick Lamar said, you got royalty inside your DNA. Your DNA is royalty. That song is affirmation. And that's why they look at you with such despise and such disgust, because low key it's jealousy. Okay? Low key they feel inferior to how gifted and talented and multi-talented you are. They feel inferior to that. So that's why they gate kept the love. That's why they gate kept the knowledge. That's why they gate kept the wisdom, because they never wanted to see you win. And that's why you ran into friendships and lovers that were not supportive, because they were all a part of the same system. Okay? Even without any support, even without any love, you were still able to break free from the matrix. And that's why they're looking at you like, how the fuck did you do it? How did you do it? And it's crazy because I remember growing up, and matter of fact, was it in high school? There was this one girl and she had such an unusual name. But you know, it definitely, you can tell it was a tribal name, right? And I don't want to say it because I don't want to call a person out, but it was definitely like a tribal name. And for short, we called her Tutu. We called her Tutu for short. And I had asked her one day, I was like, "Hey Tutu," I was like, "Where does your name come from?" And she said, "I'm a Nigerian princess." Their girl was whole fucking royalty. Whole fucking royalty. Mm-hmm. And that's what you guys are. Crazy word, right? So these people could not stand your success. Your own family did not want you to be successful. Okay, clarify this twin flame. God damn, somebody been watching the fuck out of your ass. Okay, there is somebody that was trying to come off as a nice guy. Mm-hmm. Were they trying to come off as a nice guy, or were they a nice guy? What's up? Mm, mm. Okay, hold on. Were they trying to come off as a nice guy though? Were they trying to come off as a nice guy? Mm. My man, y'all like girl. I think they had the potential. Okay, I think this person had the potential, but somebody is watching the fuck out of you. Okay? And it's almost like, what's this dodging a bullet? Hold on, because I don't want to shuffle this deck because I still got to tell the other story. So hold on, let me get another deck. Mm. What's this stalker? I feel like this person has tried to walk away from you, but they're not able to. They're having a hard time. Ooh, Magician and the Five of Swords. This person, is this their energy or were they being manipulated? Oh, they were being manipulated. Mm-hmm. Somebody is watching you because they're realizing that they were being manipulated. Oh, God. Mm-hmm. Clarify this nice guy. And I feel like this person has been kind of like in hermit mode watching you. Yeah, I didn't I say Eight of Cups? They try. It's like this person is trying to detach from you, but they're unable to. And they're thinking about their choices. Nine of Cups. Oof. Nine of Swords. Nine of Cups. They're thinking about their choices because this person saw you as. It's like somebody told them to avoid you. This person got you on their mind. This is the person that's stalking you, watching you on socials and shit like that. Ooh, excuse me. What's this Magician and the Five of Swords? Three of Pentacles. Give me the Three of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. I feel like this person's environment is very toxic. And it's almost like they were encouraging the person to be a player with the Knight of Cups. They were encouraging this person to be like a heartbreaker. They were encouraging this person to keep their options open. Yeah, they were forcing somebody. I mean, not forcing. Oh, well, it could have been if you're trying to magician somebody. If you showing up in trickster energy, that's a form of manipulation. That's forcing. Okay, and that's what this person was going through. How is this person feeling about you right now? Oh, excuse me. Damn, Hierophant. They're seeing you as somebody that they should have committed to. But I feel like this person, it's like they're just now seeing this. This person's going through a lot of anxiety. They're having a lot of sleepless nights. The thing is, I feel like what people was feeding this person is how you're not this person's usual type. And it would have been a risk for this person. Or it would have required them to take a leap of faith because you're not their usual type. There's something that's not traditional about you versus how this person either normally dates or how they grew up. Am I right? Yes. But it was also you were something that this person needed. Okay? Yeah, Ten of Swords. You were what this person needed. It's almost like if somebody is used to dating like women with BBLs, right? And all the women that they dated with BBLs were like cheaters and gold diggers. And here you come with a natural body. Maybe you're athletic, okay? Or maybe you're pear shaped. Maybe you're a little bit robust. But it was something that was physically different about you, either physically or spiritually different about you. And what people don't realize is before you complete your spiritual journey, the type of people that you normally go after are karmics. Okay, so if you like the guys that are, and I'm not saying this always, but I'm just saying, the type of guys that you would normally like before you spiritually awaken are associated to a karmic pattern. Okay, so if you like, the pretty boys, that's toxic because they're associated with some type of manipulative karmic cycle that you have been repeating in your relationships. Now, that doesn't mean that you might not meet one later on, but they're saying that in order for you to break the mental pattern, you have to visually break how you see these people. You get what I'm saying? Okay, I'm glad because I'm like, oh, I'm trying to explain the fuck out of this shit. Clarify the Hierophant. And I remember it's so funny because my dad was like, don't get all them tattoos. Don't mark up your body. You're right. Don't mark up what? Your body. Right. My body. Correct. My body. Now, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Empress. Empress. Somebody is literally seeing you like, God damn, that's the one that I should have committed to. But I feel like because all they've known is gold diggers, they didn't know a true gem when they saw it. They either undervalued it or they overthought it to the point where it freaked them the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, being a pretty boy is empty. Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, but don't rely solely on your looks. Don't let that be the gateway to having a good life is physically solely on your looks. Like be a good fucking human being. Be a decent human being. Y'all could be seeing 333 and 555. We got the Empress, the Hierophant, and then I just saw the Hangman. So threes are very significant. Oh shit. Look at this card. Three of goddamn wands. Mm-hmm. It's almost like I feel like this person is now wishing that they would have made, like they're wishing that they would have taken the steps towards you. Okay, it's almost like they're looking back and they're like, damn, we could have been further along than not speaking at all. Does that make sense? It's like they looking back at it and they're like, damn, I really kind of fucked this one up. Ten of Wands. Mm-hmm. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse. So this person didn't take any action towards you. Now, for some of you guys, this person could have been non-committal. This person they could have had non-committal tendencies, which is why I said they could have had potential. So if they would have not been so egotistical and actually kind of allowed their heart to lead or just to see where things went, this person would have been able to break that soul tie connection between being so fucking non-committal. But this is the type of person that could have maybe wanted people to commit for them. I mean, not commit, compete towards them, and then they would have done the picking. Yeah, this person is some type of transformation. They could be fixed sign placements. So Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. They didn't realize that this mindset, having people compete and fight over them, is actually a sign of an abandonment wound. And it's deeper, is it's more deeper rooted in their own insecurities. So what they were actually looking for is somebody that'll compete for them to heal their mommy wounds. Because maybe their mom didn't see the light within them. And they want people to compete for them because it's like, oh, well, if you compete for me, then you see that I'm a hot commodity. That's what they were actually wanting. And I feel like this person regrets not even putting forth an effort. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shit. So hold on, y'all, because I'm telling stories all over. Okay, so that's the stalker. So this is the person that's watching you. So then what are they seeing when they watch you? I be watching you. What are they seeing when they watch you? Oh my God, they're seeing your strength. This person is seeing your strength. Heavy Leo energy. They're seeing your strength. They're seeing your confidence. They're seeing your resiliency, your inner power. Like this person is like, damn. Not only that are they fine, but god damn, they on a grown man, grown woman shit. It's like they're hearing you roar without roaring. Without what, Jay? Roaring. Roar, roar, roar. they, they're hearing you roar without you roaring. That's crazy. And I feel like it's stirring up insecurities in them. That's like, damn, did I let them go? Did you let them go? But I'm not gonna lie, with this Knight of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that is reckless. Yeah, they see you loving the fuck on yourself. They see you pouring into yourself. I feel like this person could be wondering if you got new love in. You know, they're trying to maybe watch you to see what you're doing. If is, dating you, or are you dating? Somebody's trying to figure that out. And it's almost like this person wanted to. I'm not gonna lie. Wait a minute. What is this shit? Clarify the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Mm. Mm-mm. Clarify the Tower. Yo, the thing that I don't like about this energy is like this person was trying to act like they was the fucking prize. And this was really got them, this was really got this person hung up. It's like they were trying to act like they were the prize, and they weren't. And I'm not saying they weren't valuable, but why would it be a competition? So it's like they were kind of like low key trying to compete, which I don't know how to say it. It's like you was offering love, and it's like, well, how much do you love me? Or how much, how much do you like me? It's like you were offering literally a genuine offer. And it's like for them, it's almost like, well, how much do you like me? What are you willing to do to show me how much you like me? You get what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how their mindset was. You said they butt her. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm saying, so remember when I said Were they the good guy? And I said they had the potential. They had the potential to turn the wheel in their favor. So the potential and the opportunity was there because your intentions were pure. Okay? So that's why the opportunity was there. Because it says fate, positive changes, cycles and changes. They could have had the opportunity to change their ways because a generous offer was actually being presented despite how this person was showing up. And that's why they're now looking back at this like, damn, well, I be damn. You know that? They're looking like this and like, ooh, I be damn. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the Six of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Five of Cups, gives us the Ace of Cups in reverse. So that was like a dirty offer. That was like something that wasn't going to be genuine, where you were giving genuine energy. And what this person was doing is like they have emotional baggage. They carry a lot of sadness with them. So, in order for them to kind of protect themselves from getting hurt, they wanted to know how much more you were invested before they showed you that they were invested. You get what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to repeat a past cycle where they're left out in the cold. And that's why they didn't do anything. That's why they didn't move towards you and take any action towards you. It is a game. It's a game. But this is how this person caught themselves trying to protect their emotions. But what they actually ended up doing was missing out on an opportunity because of the emotional baggage. It didn't allow them to recognize an offer. So they were trying to play like cat and mouse. This is the emotional baggage of Five of Cups. You were actually the Ace of Cups, so you were the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. So you were actually the real thing. And instead of them, taking a pause or even slowing down, they completely withdrew from it. And now they're looking back because they're realizing, oh shit, I fucked this up. Yo, I keep getting the ace and then the five. Okay, so this person was met with a new opportunity and they met it with obstacles. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups. Then we have the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So y'all are seeing 111, 555, or 1515, or 5151. Take it how it resonates. They were the ones that met this connection with chaos. They are the ones that met it with sadness. That was their emotional baggage. That sadness spewed the chaos within them. And that's what they were resisting to change. Okay? So for you guys, what's this dodging a bullet? What was this dodging a bullet? I told him he carried a lot of baggage and he said, don't talk. And he said, don't talk about his kids. Oh. And that reminds me of that story I told y'all about when I was at the tattoo shop. And you know it was crazy because I had watched this reel and it made so much sense. So y'all know, you said you got to be Tupac because all eyes on you. Okay, thank you, DP. Um, Parents don't realize that their children teach them. And y'all like, no, 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 J-Hope, wait a minute. Listen to what I'm going to say. Parents don't realize that their children teach them. Why? Their children teaches them freedom. They show them how they think. Okay? They show them what an unlimited mindset is. It is the parents that mirror their trauma onto their children. And you know why I said that? I was sitting outside and I was like, damn, I put too much. I was sitting outside and young between my mom and my dad, I had it's three of us, so all girls, period. But between my parents, they have three children, and I'm looking at my oldest sister and how they catered to her. I'm looking at my twin, okay, which technically she would be the baby because I'm the oldest twin, but I'm looking at her and how they catered to her. So I'm looking at how my mom looked at us, right? And I'm like, when it comes to my karmic mom and my oldest sister, like my mom made her like a damsel in distress. So it was very hard for my oldest sister that my parents share to create her own independence because they coddled her. It's like they didn't make her wise about how the world works. It's like they tried to coddle her. So in her adult in early, like later on in her adult years, she expected men to cater to her, to provide for her, to protect her. And then when they didn't provide financially, she would get upset and move on. Okay. Then I'm looking at my twin, which is, I guess, my younger sister, but I would say twin. When I'm looking at my twin, I'm looking at how, I don't know, it's like my twin felt, because they catered to her too, but it's almost like they did not give her that emotional support. And I feel like that's where my twin struggles the most, is emotional support, right? And then I look at myself. I was very, and I'm still very expressive. Like I am very creative, I am strong, I'm resilient. And you know, my mom, she would always butt heads with me because she wanted me to conform into what she wanted me to be versus allowing me to inspire her to be her own individual. So it's literally like she tried to stuff me in some type of category, and I don't even know what that category was, but she looked at my individuality as disrespect and rebellion versus me wanting to be my own person. Does that make sense? And I could have taught her how to be more into her own self, or how to be comfortable with being herself, had she not tried to punish me, okay, and literally like demonize me for wanting to be my own individual. But now she's looking back at me and she can't stand what she sees, because what she sees is somebody that overcame despite the bullying, right, that she tried to put me through. What she see is success despite not having support. Does that make sense? So every time she looks at me, she can't stand what she sees, because she sees a child that she gave nothing to on a road to having everything that they've always desired to have. And for her, that's a constant struggle. For her, every time she looks at me, she sees a failure within herself. So she doesn't wrestle with me. She doesn't wrestle with me. She wrestles with herself. And I am just the product of being my own person. And she's the product of trying to discourage me from that, but also she's the product of having to conform to some type of societal or some type of system, okay? And she wasn't able to break out of that. So had she allowed herself to be open versus saying, you gonna do as I say, I'm the this, I'm the that, had she literally opened her mind, she would have seen with her eyes that she had three choices from her own daughters on who she could have become. Okay? Like that's what she had to realize. But she, instead of her looking at it through her heart, she decided to look at it through logic and tradition. And that's why we never clash. I mean, that's why we can never mesh, because I wasn't trying to be controlled. I just wanted support. You get it? So that's what this is giving me. Okay, so what's this dodging bullet? You said true for your mother as well. Hey, Tony, what's up? Right, generational trauma and curses. Yeah. Verify this dodging bullets. Now, I'm not going to say, I mean, nobody's perfect, but I feel like had she not been so rigid, she would have helped refine me versus constricting me and restricting me. It was about refinement, not restriction. Clarify this dodging bullet. You said your daughters inspire you, and that's how it should be. That's, I mean, because kids will keep you young. You know, they have so much wisdom, and a lot of times people don't realize children are old souls. Because think about it, if a woman's body, if a woman's womb is bringing the unseen, the astral into the physical, that means that that unseen has been up there for an unseen amount of time. So a lot of these, which when we're talking about old souls, it's because they've been old souls for a very long time. So that's why they come in here with all this knowledge, and that's why you see these goddamn vid babies that are so fucking intelligent, because they've been up there for a while. Clarify dodging bullet. Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. The you dodged this bullet because it's almost like you're here in this Ten of Pentacles through your discipline. And I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, that's taking us 3 steps back. 3 is very significant. That's also the Holy Trinity number. But we go from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles to the King of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like this person, you dodged a bullet because this person hadn't solidified their Ten of Pentacles. They hadn't solidified their inheritance. They hadn't solidified their reputation. So that's why I said with them, it was kind of a catch-22. It was always an iffy, okay? Because they haven't developed this level of discernment that you have, okay? And that discernment, that discipline only comes from the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about investments, okay? It talks about the seeds that you pour into. So this person hadn't got to that level yet. So it's almost like if you would have maybe progressed with this person and they hadn't done the spiritual work, they would put you behind because this person required more time. Okay, they require, with the Seven of Pentacles, they required more time, and you were already at the finish line already. And that's why they're feeling this feeling. That's why they're like, damn, that was the one, because you made it past the finish line. You've solidified yourself. So for you, yeah, it was a book. Oh my God, we got the devil in reverse. Look, oh my God, we got the devil in reverse. And the Page of Wands. Okay, so again, this person had not come to grip with their immature and childish ways. They hadn't, here goes the Hermit. I'm telling you, they hadn't done the inner healing work. So they were not in alignment. So even though maybe you foresaw something with this person, I feel like it wasn't the right timing, because it was, but it wasn't. Maybe you were meant to come in to inspire this person, but as far as longevity, I don't feel like this was something that was meant to be a holy grail union, because this person has not planted the seeds for them to be in a Ten of Pentacles. They have got a lot of work to do. Okay, they literally have a lot of work to do. And when you're like, oh, well, it's just the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, well, you sit there and wait for that other 10 of Pentacles. You sit there and wait for them 3 Pentacles. You know, Pentacles are the slowest moving element. That's Earth. That shit is slow as fuck. You sit there and you wait for those 3 Pentacles to come. Baby, it'll be fucking 30 years before this person get it the fuck together. Okay? 30 years before they get it together. So before you plant the seeds, you got to look at them seeds. Just like before you eat sunflower seeds, you got to be like, I don't know, that one look kind of burnt. So that takes time for you to go through that bag of sunflower seeds to find out which ones you want to eat. That's an investment. And I feel like this person with this devil, they got a lot of toxic attachments that they haven't dealt with yet. They haven't even looked at the goddamn manuscript yet. Child, the fuck? Page of Swords. They ain't even look. Page of Swords in reverse. Honey, they ain't even looked at the book yet. The book is sitting on the nightstand. Okay? The book is sitting on the table. Cause all they're like is me, I. That's it. You were the tower that they needed in order to get things right. Now, whether they do it now, okay, or my bad, y'all. How is this cycle between Electamundo and this person? Can y'all still hear me? Woo. Okay. So I asked, how is this cycle between y'all and this person? 10 of Cups in reverse. This is closed out. 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. Shit, this shit is closed out. They missed the opportunity. Nine of Swords. And they know it. They know it. Am I pixelated? Yep. They know it. 8 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles gives us the 6 of Pentacles. Okay? So by them not giving to this connection, you closed the door and you walked away. Am I pixelated? Getting in the way of what I'm feeling. No? Okay. I don't know why my comments keep going in and out like that. All right. 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the Empress. Ooh, this person is having a hard time letting this go because they had it. They had it and they let it go. And that's why they're having a hard time letting it go. I think what's really fucking this person up is that they took no action towards you. They took no action towards this. And the action that they did take in the way that they should have. They didn't take the lead the way that they should have. And the actions that they took were reckless, like a player. They was trying to come off as this suavemente. Okay? The actions that they took was not of someone that wanted to be taken serious. So you didn't take them serious and you seriously closed this cycle out. And that's why it has them feeling anxious. Okay? So let's see what's going on. Okay, let me hurry up. Let's see what else is going on with this family. What's going on with this family? They watching y'all asses the fuck online too. Y'all stop communicating with them too. And I'm hearing soiree. What is a soiree? What's going on with this family? They watching the fuck out of your ass. What's going on with this family? Big Sagittarius energy. We have Temperance. Clarify Temperance. Mm-hmm. It's almost like, I feel like you have some family members that's hell bent on seeing you a certain way, and you have some family that's like, oh, damn, well, maybe they did do it. So you got some people that don't want to see that you've changed because it makes them feel better to see you in this like light, or to see you in this certain figure that they have created. And then you have some that's like, damn, they really changed their life around. They really made a difference. Okay? Soiree gala reception. Okay. So some people are seeing that you really made a difference. Like you really put the pedal to the metal. And what are these others seeing with this friends with benefits? Yeah, these other people keep talking about these same old, like if they knew the past relationships they had, the past relationships you had, they talking about that, or they're just talking about this old ass shit that don't even resonate with who you are anymore. Okay? Oh, they think they know everything because they did this. I could have did that. But did you? Did you do that? So these people that are gossiping, they literally, it's like every time they get on the phone and your name comes up, they keep talking about the same old shit. Now clarify this temperance energy. Mm-hmm. And you have some other people that really feel guilty. Okay? You have people that really feel guilty that you have kind of like taken charge of your life, and now they're starting to see your light. Okay? We got I almost said Leo. Oh, but the Leo because of the sun. We have Leo, Aries, and Aquarius energy. So it's like they're like, damn, maybe the collective Mundo was really on to something. That's how they're seeing it. Okay? So let me talk about these folks with these shades, with their shady asses. Let's talk about these shady ass folks real quick. But I also feel like y'all got on a lot of hater blockers too. What's this shade energy? Wash, rinse, and repeat. I know that's right. That's so funny because I'm actually doing laundry right now. Yeah. It's literally like y'all got on these hater blockers and you got people over there like, damn, how the fuck did they do that? It's like they ain't saying it. But you know how somebody be mumbling under their breath like, damn, how the fuck did they do that shit? How the fuck did they do that? I can't ask their ass. Because damn, they'll know. Like, that's how these people are. See how she over here like, damn, how the fuck did they do that? I can't ask them how they moved on, but I'm just going to try to watch them. So they trying to low-key watch you. What's his Chariot in reverse? Mm, mm. They don't want to watch because they was the ones that was hating from the front room, from the living room, from the bedroom. I don't fucking know. They want to watch and they don't want to say nothing. Okay? Because in their eyes, they want to always look like they have the answers. They want to always look like they got everything put together. I'm telling you. Let me shuffle this deck again because these same cards keep coming the fuck out. I do feel like y'all cut off a lot. You've cut off a lot of your family. A lot of them. And since y'all aren't communicating, since they can't come back into your energetic field, they're just watching you. And some of them could be watching you from secret accounts too. Okay? Some of them actually also could be in need. One more time. We got the Death card, and then we have the Five of Cups. Some of them feel hella guilty. Some of them are feeling sad. They're feeling regret. They're feeling guilt. Give me this single successful. Yep. They know that they can never. There are some people that's watching you knowing that they can never come towards you because of the way that they did you. You seen everything. And see, this is the thing. I'm not even gonna lie. There was this video that I had watched, and I don't know. I think it was like a son that was trying to steal money out of the dad's wallet, and the dad had shades on. And when the son lifted the shades up, the dad's eyes was open, and he realized he was watching them the whole time. That's how you were. You weren't saying, it's like people thought they was watching you, but you was watching their asses. And now you have a tally of all the shit they did and all the ways they tried to fuck you over. And it's like they know they can never come back because you won't even let them come back. Look, chasing you. My nose is itching, so I know I don't. Yeah. Look, chasing you and then the star seed. They can never come back. Ever. Eight of Swords in reverse. They can never come back. What's this Neptune energy? You said on point. Good, I'm glad. What's this Neptune energy? Ooh, you see the truth? Ace of Swords. Okay. And Neptune has gone direct. So it's literally like the truth is being revealed either way. Okay, what's done in the dark is coming to the light. And see, a lot of people don't understand how this is coming. A lot of this is coming through your intuition. A lot of these messages is coming in intuitively. That's how you're able to do a lot of closing out cycles and not saying nothing, because it's coming in intuitively. Y'all, my nose is not, it's my nose is itching. Yeah, it's coming in intuitively. Y'all are seeing 999 a lot. And it's like when you get this vibe, y'all don't get, it's almost like you get anxiety when certain people come around, and that's your confirmation not to trust them. This is literally your confirmation. When you get that anxiety, when them spidey senses start, Spider-Man, when them spidey senses start coming, that is your sign intuitively that you cannot trust them. They have some type of spirit on them with this unstable. They have some type of spirit on them. Okay, and they are literally trying to come after you to give this spirit to you, and you're like, you hold on to that, partner. You hold on to that. Hermit, you are so fucking wise. You are so fucking wise. Hermit, that means you are able to read in between the lines with this Mercury. Heavy Mercury energy, you are able to read in between the lines. You are able to read the frequency without fucking saying anything. Didn't I say the veil? Woo! You picking up on shit. Picking it up. Literally. No conversations. And you like, I see that, I see that monkey on your back. That shit look heavy. I don't want that on my back. Okay? You got big backs. I don't want that on my back. You hold on to that. You're letting people carry that weight because you know they running behind you because they got baggage on their back. That's why they coming behind you. That's why they trying to chase you. Okay, so you keep running because listen, let me tell you something. That baggage is heavy and they're gonna be out of breath before they hit that next block. Okay, you see it. I'm telling you. And how you approach it. My bad, y'all. First, y'all, I'm tarot and comedy at the same time. Okay, but how you guys approach this is going to be more logical. You're sensing things intuitively, but how you are catching it and how you're responding is going to be a lot more logical. See, you've learned to integrate your intuition, and you can kind of sit with it for a minute. You have your counsel, you deliberate, and then you express. Mm-hmm. These folks ain't got nothing but fucking conflict. They coming towards you with this fucking manipulation. They want some of your light, and it's giving me like, okay, so when I growing up, y'all knew I grew up around like a lot of crackheads. Like my family crackheads. I grew up in Miami in the 80s, fucking crackheads, right? Hell, they was down the street, SWATs, FBI, all of that, down the street. Streets was blocked in every goddamn thing. But it's almost like when they would get into that frenzy and when they would want to beg, you see them doing this a lot. They do this a lot, right? And it's almost like I just want to taste. I just want to taste. Like that's how these energies are coming in. They're like, ooh, I just want to taste. They need a fix. They just need a fix of your energy. Okay? And it's kind of like when vampires first turn until they learn to be disciplined with that, with feeding them little tastes. It's like once they smell that little drop of blood, they can go into a frenzy. That's how these people are. They're in a frenzy. Mm-hmm. What's your advice? Cause the taste of your lips, I'm on the rise. You're toxic, got slipping inside. Ooh, child, remember the betrayal. Remember the betrayal. They gonna come in here like, I love you. Don't you love me? Don't you want us to be back together? I love you. Look at them. Don't let them get in your ear. Okay? They might Mike Tyson that shit. Don't let them get in your ear. Because they coming towards you. And Spirit is telling you that you need to have that boundary up. Don't open that door. Don't unlock it. Okay? If you unlock it, make sure your ass stand right in front of that shit. Make sure you stand right in front of that shit. Because look, let me show you. 7 plus 3 is 10, right? 7 plus 3 is 10, okay? You know they're coming. 3 of Wands talks about forward movement, waiting for your ships to come. You know these folks are coming. You also know that you got your ships coming in, okay? So you need to guard your door and only let what's coming in what's meant for you to have, okay? Because you got 10 right here and then you got 10 right here. They're going to try to oops and slide some of their chaos into your... You better be the bouncer at the front door. You say you're funny. Thank you. You better be the bouncer at the front door. Okay? All right, you guys. Let me give y'all some numbers and I'm going to send y'all the fuck on y'all way. I actually did really good with my time. I'm proud of myself, okay? And it's funny because 999 is right here. We had that on TikTok. So 999, your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Okay. Ooh. We got 1313 that says starting fresh, but I think that came out earlier. And then we have 1011, take action. Okay, this is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance, and that's literally where you are. Okay, we are closing out 2025 beautifully, so I want y'all to keep moving. Okay, don't get distracted. You know exactly what you're doing. Trust your inner belly gut. My first time watching you or anyone on YouTube. I follow you on TikTok. Oh, well. Oh, hey, Kendra. Well, thank you for being here. I'm glad. Okay, you know exactly what you need to be doing. You know exactly where you're going. Trust your inner belly gut. Okay, and let it be your guide. It is your compass. It is there for a reason. Now is not the time to doubt it. Now is not the time to be paranoid. Now is the time for you to sit with that inner knowing, meditate with that inner knowing, and create an intimate connection with that inner knowing. You guys, I want to thank y'all so much for being here. I want to thank my mods. I truly appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on here, TikTok, and Instagram. You guys can DM me for personal readings if you want. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening and rest well. As always, I love you guys. Give me a kiss. Okay, bye.